Welcome to GameHead, a little show where I sit down and bullshit and talk about any gaming news and what the fuck ever else I want to talk about. So E3 is behind us. I did talk about Fallout 4 a little bit. I want to go ahead and mention some other fucking things. Yeah, I was out of town that fucking week, so all my news about all this shit or me talking about these things is fucking late, but hey, I still want to, you know, bring some shit. So, there's a new South Park game coming that's fucking, so I need to go ahead and finish South Park, The Stick of Truth. Fractured Butthole? Is that what it's called? Fractured Butthole? Not, yeah, whatever. So, is it gonna be another RPG style game? Like, I know that's, like, I just saw a little tad bit of that. Now, fucking, I don't necessarily fucking care. As long as it's a good style, good game, and it's fucking funny, I'm down. I played all the past South Park games, but except big South Park fans since originally started way back in the day. And the Stick of Truth was definitely the first real. Of course, my phone wants to go off right when I'm recording. Let me turn it off. But it's really the first real fucking good South Park game you had. Okay, so Shenmue 3, they got on stage, blah blah blah, and announced Shenmue 3 will be coming, but they just like announced a Kickstarter or whatever. Like, that shit got fully funded within like a few hours or whatever. That's definitely big news. But I was one who had missed out on Shenmue. I had a Dreamcast for a very little while, then, you know, shit happened, I didn't fucking, you know, so whatever. So if it does come out, and of course we still got random people fucking calling me on Skype too and sending me fucking friend invites. Don't ever let your Skype information get leaked on a big fucking YouTuber's channel, because that shit will happen. About over 100 of these motherfuckers. So yeah, Shenmue 3, that's fucking gonna be happening, which that's pretty fucking cool considering how it's been years and years and years, and it's supposed to be like a 12-part series when he originally fucking came up with it. New Mass Effect Andromeda is the next entry in its ongoing space opera that is the Mass Effect series. So yeah, I know my boy Hate will definitely be excited about this one because he was fucking a big Mass Effect fan. I definitely saw the appeal in the games. I played a little bit of them, but I never got real deep into them. Not because they weren't good, just because I was playing other games at the time, and I just, you know, never got around to it. So, you know, hey, shit happens, whatever. Officially, a Dark Souls 3's been announced. We got an announcement trailer for that. If you love Dark Souls 1 and 2, then you gotta fucking get the third one. I own Dark Souls 1 and 2. I love that fucking just dungeon crawling, fucking death shit, roguelike, whatever you wanna call it. So yeah, this Dark Souls third entry. It's really like I said, the fifth entry in this style of game, because you have Bloodborne, and what's the other one? Oh fuck it, whatever. But yeah, simplest way to say, it's just a hack and slash game that's really fucking hard, challenging. And as long as you keep progressing and keep leveling up your character, it becomes rewarding. Finding the right balance of weapons and shit like that, and figure out your playstyle to go through and just stomp some ass. Okay, so Mirror's Edge 2, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is fucking announced. If you played the first Mirror's Edge, it was definitely a good game. It was lacking in a lot of aspects, but you saw that this can really be a very good potential series, right? And I fucking just love the free running element of it, just running away from motherfuckers. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And so yeah, we're gonna have another one finally. Everybody thought that originally, you know, it got canceled. Maybe the original one did get canceled, and then they just the one they started remaking up. I think this was supposed to actually be open world too, as compared to the last one, which is pretty much like mission based, I guess you say. Running a lot of running on rooftops, jumping away from shit, running from the cops. Hell yeah, that shit was a good game. I still own it. Fucking right. We finally got a glimpse at some Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay, and fucking right. Definitely a big fan of the first two games. I remember the first game was at a friend's house one day, and I was like, oh, this looks like shit, you know, what the fuck is this? Some kid game, I started playing it, fucking loved it. Ever since then, fell in love with it. The story is complicated as fuck, too, if you want to go through all the different games, I guess you would say. There's so much backstory. Yeah, because they got a... don't do that, but they got a bunch of different little games, like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 33.5 cents, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So yeah, fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, son. That's definitely a day one own. We got to see some more Star Wars Battlefront. It's definitely looking interesting. It seems like it's pretty fucking cool, but we just gotta wait for more to come out, see how it's gonna play out, man. It's probably gonna be a game that I would like to play and want to play, but I never do go end up purchasing just because I got so much other shit that I'm fucking trying to play and whatnot. Let's see, what else do we have? There was a few more things that I just wanted to particularly point out. Gears of War 4, which, hell yeah, but not on Xbox, unless they're going to release 4 on PC as well. And they're doing like a HD release for the Gears of War collection, aren't they, on PC? I think so. So there's that to look forward to. They're good fucking games. First game I owned on 360, Gears of War, hell yeah. It was one of the games that, you know, you kinda had, you had to own on 360 when you get it, like that in Oblivion. Like, yeah. Interesting game that's, a game that looks very interesting is Cuphead. It's like a platformer, side-scroller type deal, but it's done in this very old school, like, 1930s, 40s animation, like, you know, your old Steamboat Willie, stuff like that, your old Disney stuff, and it looks pretty fucking cool. Like I said, side-scrolling, you're shooting, platform and whatnot. I'm just kinda, I hope that does well pretty well. I just love that animation style. I'm really into old cartoons. Of course, we got a Halo 5, but again, I'm not on Xbox nowadays, so what the fuck ever. What's that, No Man's Sky? That looks interesting. That's the one that got crowdfunded, huh? Big open world environment, and like space flying and shit like that, and then hopping from planet to planet. We just gotta see more about it, see what's coming. Finally got to take a look at The Last Guardian 2, which is finally being re-announced. Yeah, because originally that was like at a Sony conference a long time ago. The Last Guardian was supposed to come out on PS3, and it never fucking did. It's a game that's made by the people who made like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and everybody loves them fucking games too. Yeah, they never really didn't get to play, so there you got that. And I guess the main story that I want to come here today and mention upon and talk about is Final Fantasy VII. And it's the fucking fanboys go fucking nuts. It's finally being remade. It's almost 20 years, and yes, they trolled us hard a few years ago, right? It's like, yeah, Final Fantasy VII coming to PC, blah blah. It's just the old fucking port, but yeah, are coming to Steam. I'm definitely a fan. I love Japanese role-playing games. Final Fantasy VII isn't my favorite, and a lot of that has to do with all the other fanboys always gloating about it. And one of the reasons why it became so big and became so popular is because it was one of the first JRPGs that a lot of people fucking played too, because you had that whole switch of era from your 2D top-down ones to this, right? And the people who've been playing JRPGs and all that types of shit for a long time, no, there's other games better out there, but at the time, graphically and shit, it was just a major step up. Then you had all these, let's just call them noobs at the JRPG genre game, and yeah, a lot of them was like that Final Fantasy VII. Like, yes, good game. I like it. I like Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, I like all of them. 10 is my favorite though, fucking right. Still haven't got the HD remastered version of it yet, but I will be getting it sooner than later on PS4. But yeah, so it's finally being remade. Fucking right, man. The dude said too that it's not gonna be necessarily a one-to-one reincarnation or whatever. Like they're gonna have the liberty to fuck with different shit and do a little bit different tweaking here and there when it comes to it. Of course, it's gonna be the same story, same everything else, but when it comes down to it, so a few things might be changed. That way, it'll be a fresh game, sort of, to players like me. And then brand new to everybody else who never played it and always fucking heard about it and everybody gloated about it. So yeah, finally fucking right. Final Fantasy VII. The remake. I guess that's about it, man. Cause I could probably, find other shit to kind of talk about, but that's really what I want to mention. Final Fantasy fucking VII. the biggest story for me, of course, is Fallout 4. I have a whole fucking video just about Fallout 4. Fallout 4 being my favorite fucking genre last generation, last game last generation. Hell yeah. Can't wait for that shit. So yeah. Yeah, GameHead, son. I'll do this from time to time. Man, there's a story or two that I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about everything. It's just a old show that I used to do back in the day that I'm kind of bringing back in rotation. As always, hope you guys enjoy this shit. And me? Well, I'm out of this bitch. Later, people.
Trying to be me. Hope y'all see when you see me on the TV or a city. And I'm nice like a hitty, cause I write like a minute. I ain't trying to be a heater, but I flow like a heathen. Can see it and see me in hell. Me, I mean well. Get it? Water, otter, blood of the sun and the love of the father. Hey, Mr. G, I'm in love with your daughter. Ain't got a plan, but I got a lot of high with a little bit of